Good morning, everyone. Welcome again to our virtual Sunday school. So I have 4 different activities I'm going to discuss that go along with the story of believers sharing that I mentioned in the video, the Bible story from Acts, the book of Acts. And so the first one I'll start with is going to be available to download if you happen to have access to a printer, and it is a coloring page for believers share. And so this is a picture of Barnabas giving away the money that he got from selling his land, and he's giving it to an apostle to use to help improve the world around him. So to use however needed by the group for the group's good. The next activity is more of an active one, and it is a coat relay. And so for this one, the only supplies needed is an adult size coat or sweater, sweatshirt, any type of outerwear for upper body, and then a chair or stool that you'll put it on. And so what you're going to do is you'll put the article of clothing on a chair or stool, and then have anyone participating stand across the room. And then it's a relay. And so if you have enough of members in your household that you want to compete, you could have 2 chairs and 2 articles of clothing. But I like the idea of making it a team event. And so you're going to try to beat your own time. So the first time through, whoever's first in line will hop up to the chair, put the sweatshirt or coat on, sit down, and then stand back up, take the sweatshirt coat off, put it back on the chair, and then skip back. So you hop to the article of clothing, put it on, sit, stand up, take it off, skip back, and then the next person goes and does the exact same thing. And then if you want to set a timer, you can set a timer that very first time and get your dry run time, and then you can try to beat it. And so you can work together to beat it. The reason we're doing this activity, because in the story we talk about how the believers shared everything. So they shared food, they shared money, and they also would even share clothes. And so we're going to share clothes in this activity. Okay. The next one is another one that could be very popular if you have the supplies on hand to do so. And I definitely encourage you to be creative with the supplies on hand, as we're going to share food by creating a trail mix. And so you can use some dried fruit, you can use chocolate chips or M&Ms, cereal, mini marshmallows, goldfish crackers, Cheez-Its, whatever kind of snack food that you have on hand. Everyone gather together and get a larger bowl and pour some of it in, and then portion out individual servings that you can use throughout the week. And hopefully every time you eat, have that for a snack, you can remember how God calls on us to share with each other, and how we can share our food, just like those first believers did. And then finally, our final activity is to create some shared communal art. And so to do this, you just need a piece of paper. The bigger, the better. You can get creative if you don't have any large sheets of paper, but you do have a cardboard box from an Amazon order or a Walmart.com order. You can go ahead and, deconstruct that and just use cardboard if it's a larger surface. You're going to want to place this on a table. If you have a lower height table that's kind of smaller, that would work better, because you're going to be walking around the table and then reaching across to color or draw wherever you're stopped at around the table. So it helps kids if it's not a high table that they can't even reach. But work with what you got. You could also do it on the floor. You don't even have to use a table. So what happens is you're going to need one person to be in charge of making sure, getting some music to play. You can definitely use a phone or an Echo or Google Dot, whatever you happen to have. Get some music going. Everyone starts in a circle. Once the music starts playing, you walk around in a circle. And then when the music stops, you stop where you are and you start coloring or drawing whatever you want on this piece of paper, and everyone else is going to be doing it at the spot they're at. And then someone turns music back on, you resume, you walk around again, you go to a different spot, and you can start coloring or drawing there. And then you'll just keep doing this until you've created your piece of art. And so ultimately everyone is going to be working at a different spot along it, and you're going to work at several different spots and see what you can come up with together, what masterpiece you can create together. It can be really fun, I will say, if you have no plan at all in advance and just let everyone do whatever they want to do, and it can kind of turn out pretty neat, or as something that maybe you're not so proud to hang on your walls. You never know. That's part of the fun, the surprise of what you're going to come up with. That's all I have for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully you have some fun with it. As always, send me pictures, videos. I will say, if you do the coat relay, make it a really fun coat or jacket, and then send me a picture. I would love to get to see that this week. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful Sunday. And remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.